Got that KVJ TV cranking? Dial it up right now, YouTube or KVJShow.com. This is another raise your hand poll. If I say something that applies to you, you got to raise your hand. The only way you'll know the answer is if you got KVJ TV on or Virginia gives it away.
Sorry, I got a big mouth. What'd I say?
Big killer.
You got some balls.
First one I had here. Raise your hand if you have ever watched someone else getting it on in person. Like you're in the same room kind of like situation. Raise your hand if this applies to you. All right. 3 out of 4. 75%. Wow. Okay, that's a high number.
It's a hefty number.
Wow.
As they say in the biz.
She's a big girl.
We'll get some details, I assume, on that on the After the Show podcast today. Find out exactly
we better.
who it was and why you're in that situation.
I want to know names, places, dates.
I mean, the podcast is becoming a place where we're ruining our personal life.
It's fine.
All right.
Oh, like it was so pristine and awesome.
A little cold.
Next question. Have you ever woken up next to someone you don't remember meeting the night before? Raise your hand if that has happened. It doesn't mean anything happened, but you wake up and you're like, wait, who is that? And, you know, maybe you've had that happen, but then after a while, you're like, oh, okay, I remember who that is. So I've had that, but you wake up and you're going, I have no clue who this is. Has anyone ever done that? Raise your hand if you've ever woken up next to someone you don't remember meeting the night before. Okay, not one person.
No.
Raise their hand. Okay. We got that on lockdown.
Shocking with this gaggle of drunks.
We just remember everything.
Well, I've woke up and not known names and been like, oh, I forgot his name.
I remember him, but
Yeah,
what's his name?
But not somebody you've never seen. Or...
Right.
Like, how the heck did I get with this
Right.
person?
Okay. Maybe we can hear those stories later, too. That might be fun.
Yeah, I like it.
Would you let someone tie you up in their bed if it were your first date? Raise your hand if you would. You just really hit it off and they want to get a little bit adventurous and you're like, oh my gosh, they're so hot. I'm so in the moment. And yeah, okay, why not? Let's do it.
Somebody's not being honest.
Well, hold on. So someone's got to think this through.
First date.
First, I mean,
Okay. Yeah, one person here.
doesn't
raised
mean
their hand.
sex,
Yeah.
though. It just means
No, it doesn't.
Yeah,
We're getting a little kinky.
it could be tickling.
Yeah.
Get to know you.
Little
Yeah.
tickle party.
I know
be.
you like a tickle party.
Yeah. Okay. All right. One person. Well,
Don't tickle him too hard after you had all those Fiber One bars.
Today's not the day for
You
it.
may not know what happened.
Please don't tickle me today. Please, in fact, don't touch me.
Somebody bumped into you too hard.
You don't feel good.
I feel so nauseous right now. Like, horribly nauseous.
But update, you still haven't pooed.
I don't think it works that way, Virginia.
You ate 12 Fiber One bars and no poo.
I thought it was supposed to, though, right?
I
mean,
thought
I don't
it
know.
would-
I don't know how fast it works.
I ate one and I feel like I have to go.
You have a weaker butt than me, and I don't mean that I don't mean that as a slight. I don't mean that
He's
as a
very
slight.
proud of his.
I don't mean that as a
Yeah,
slight.
he's walking around here. He's very.
Well,
Are we in an ass off right
you
now?
all were giving Fiber One so much credit yesterday. I'm like, Fiber One's not that strong,
It
y'all.
rocked my panda's world.
Well, ain't rocking your bird's world.
So
Damn.
each one of these is 20% of the daily recommended, and you ate well more. You ate over 100% of
I
it.
feel awful. I just don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. I'm not pooping. I'm sorry.
I'm disappointed. I gotta say that. I really thought that poo was gonna come flying out of
Does
you.
it make you feel better that I feel horribly sick?
A little.
All right.
All right, a couple more here. Raise your hand
Sorry, Kevin.
if this applies to you. Have you ever injured your partner during relations? Raise your hand if you have.
What about injuring yourself?
Yeah, what about injuring yourself?
It's your partner. Yeah. And we can, you can tell the stories about injuring yourself later. Okay, 2.
Well, I don't. No, I gotta take it back. I injured myself. Sorry.
You did.
Greatly.
Greatly.
Yes.
Wow.
I'm sure you've hurt girls with those hamburger hands.
Oh,
I'm
not another
sure-
way?
I'm sure that there's been something that happened where
Don't just isolate that clip where you just say, "Oh, you've hurt girls," and then edit the clip there.
With your hands,
those hamburger hands. I'm sure there's been some calamity in the sheets.
All right, I'll raise my hand just to be safe, and then I'll think of.
okay.
And if any girls want to call in,
And this one, I'm just kind of curious here. Final one. Raise your hand if this applies to you. Do you pee in the shower if you are a guest in someone else's place?
Ooh.
That applies if you have ever. If you have ever.
I mean,
I do.
Okay. Everybody has. Okay. We'll see if we can get specifics, and anybody that's ever hosted one of us will want to listen to the After the Show podcast today.
I feel like sometimes when it hits you, the water hits you, you can't help it.
Oh yeah.
What, you got bladder control issues?
I just feel like it feels right.
I don't think anyone's condemning peeing in the shower.
Baby Rocco.
But is it rude to pee in someone else's shower? I mean, like in your own home, that's your own personal choice. That's your shower. To have someone desecrate
But I mean, it's
your home, that's not your choice. That's something where it's like, look, you do that at your own place, not at mine.
Sir, I submit that I can't help it.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Virginia.
you haven't lived until you peed outside on a bush and had that wind just hit you right in the butt. Or
You're
anywhere.
always into that butt stuff.
And who's this guy named Win?
He can't wait.
That's not- I should have said Nards. Why do I always go to the butt?
Well, you love it.
Oh,
Well, let's
stop
explore
You
it.
that.
just love it.
Stop
Let's
it.
explore your butt.
I wouldn't. Today's not the day.
Touch your toes.
Yeah, you're right.
Not today.
Today is not the day.
Today is not the day.